Hey, this is Beatty Carmichael, and I want to talk about this number one secret to getting consistent listings with Just Sold Postcards. This is something most agents never think about. This is why most agents, when they send out Just Sold Postcards, they fail and they lose money. And if you've ever sent out Just Sold Postcards, I can almost guarantee you what you've done. You've made a sale, you've sent out some postcards, you didn't get a listing. So you do it again, you make a sale, you send out some postcards, you don't get a listing, and you're questioning whether you ought to keep doing it because it seems like you're wasting money. You're taking hundreds of dollars that you just don't have much of, and you're spending it mailing very expensive postcards, right? And a lot of effort and hassle to actually do Just Sold Postcards. And then what happens? Well, you get nothing. So you quit. And that's what most real estate agents do. But if you understand a couple of secrets, then you can start getting consistent listings with Just Sold Postcards all the time. And the simple answer is it's a numbers game, but I want to go a little bit deeper with that. And now let me give you some background to show you why I think I can teach you how this really works and prove it. I've mailed millions of postcards. I've generated more listings than most agents can even shake a stick at. And I'm known in my circle as one of the top experts in generating listings through postcard marketing. So with that, let me show you what's going on. Okay, I'm going to pull up my screen real quick. Okay, so let's talk about what we do first with a Just Sold. So what we have is you have a home out here, okay, and it has a for sale sign on it. And that for sale sign then changes to sold. And it's got your name either on top or on bottom that people drive by. So the idea is when you do a Just Sold mailing, you're actually going to mail to the homes surrounding that home, okay? Where all the people who are driving back and forth, they've been seeing your sign, now they get your Just Sold postcard, and someone thinking about selling is going to hopefully pick up the phone and call you. So let's look at what the actual numbers are, okay? So if we look at what the numbers are, statistically, around every home that has sold, around 50 homes, there's usually one person who is going to go on the market within about a month, thereabouts, within a couple of weeks to maybe 6 weeks, okay? And so most agents say, I don't want to spend much money. I don't know if this is going to work. So I'm going to send out 50 postcards and I'm going to test it. So they send out 50 postcards. There's only one opportunity to get a sale. Keep that in mind. And that sale may not come for a couple of weeks. And chances are that one person is also thinking about some other agents that they may do business with. So your postcard hits all these 50 people, and that one person chooses someone else. And so you don't get a sale. So then you try it again. And then you try it again, and it's just not really working as well. So you quit. What are the real numbers? Okay, here are the real numbers. Think about this. We want to maximize how many listings you get off of every sale that you make. And by the way, this does not have to be a seller side sale. It could be a buyer side sale. As long as you get your sign in the yard sold with your name after the sale, you put that in your buyer's agreement. It stays in the yard for at least a week or a month or 6 weeks. Then you can do it as a buyer side. But watch this. If 50 homes, there's one seller, then within 100 home radius, there's going to be, that's right, 2 sellers. Good, you got the math. What about 150 homes? Within 150 homes, how many? You're right again, 3 sellers, okay? So this is a numbers game. Let's look at a couple other numbers. How much does it cost? So let's say you go with kind of an expensive Just Sold postcard. We're just going to keep this numbers really simple. Let's say it's $1 per postcard, okay? So now watch this. What I recommend you do is you go for the numbers. If you mail out 150 postcards, so that's $150, right? Now you got 3 bites at the apple as opposed to 1 bite. Your chances have now just been multiplied by 3 times. And you said, but Beatty, it cost me 3 times more. Yeah, that's okay. Let's now look at another cost. Let's say that your average sales price is $300,000. You're at a 3% per side. Okay, so that's $9,000. You're going to pay roughly 20% thereabouts to your broker. So you're going to pay, let's just call it your broker split is $2,000. So now you're going to keep $7,000. Okay. Here's the question. How many homes can you afford to mail to a Just Sold postcard at $1 each before you lose money on getting a listing? The answer, it's more than you'll ever mail. Watch this. What we have found is this. Around probably every 600 to 700 homes that you mail a Just Sold postcard to, on the low end, you'll get one listing. It's just a numbers game. So watch this. If you're paying $1 per postcard every 600 to 700, that's going to be about $600 or $700. Let's just call it $700 and be on the high end. Would you pay $700 in postcard mailing to get $7,000 in return? The answer is yes, I would do that all day long. Most agents stop short. They go, well, you know, I spent $200, I spent $300. I haven't gotten a listing. This thing's just a waste of money and I'm going to stop. The people who make the money know that it's just a numbers game. Now, there are also some things that you can do that will take this cost and drive it down to maybe 400. Okay. And I'm not talking about just at getting a lower price postcard. You can do that, but I'm talking in terms of marketing things you can do. So let me show you what's happened. If you're interested in postcard marketing, especially as it relates to Just Sold postcards, if you're interested in how to drive your costs down, drive your results up, and totally simplify everything, let me show you something else. So I've mailed millions of these postcards. I've tested almost everything that you can test. In my first 2 million batch run of postcards, I ended up doing 21 different split marketing tests, looking for what are the messages, the fonts, the design styles that work best. There are 5 things that actually work best. 3 of those things produce over 8 times the results of the comparable test. This is really important stuff. So if you're interested, I'll put a link directly to where you can get that video. It's all free, okay? You don't have to buy anything. But I'll put a link down there in the description box, or you just go to the website at agentdominator.com and get that. But let me encourage you to do some research, do your homework, because if you do your homework and you know what you're doing, you'll make a ton of money with Just Sold postcards and knock the socks off of all the other agent competitors out there who they start and they stop. So I hope this information has been helpful. Again, go over to our website or to click the link down below and get this other information. Have a blessed day.